A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's another carry for Barkley. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Steelers set to punt it. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. Saquon Barkley. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Collins got it left side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Second down now, 7 to go. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Flush down out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Some of these quarterbacks, kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Let's go now.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins with a slim 2-point lead early. Breece Hall with the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. He powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
At the 60. At the 60.
They go to Barkley again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go!
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Checks it down to Hall. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down give to Hall. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. That's the end of 1 here. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
Ready.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start out 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down Miami.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Downfield, finds Shaheed. There he is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins making a 9-point advantage.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. Brown with a return here. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
Running left. This is Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten to a first, but sure, nice little run this second save.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Toss play to Barkley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here we go. Like the team.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority and the majority.
He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. On now comes their punter. Shaheed on to handle the return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Pass play on first and 10. Completes, dialing up Collins again. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Paul running between the tackles. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. 9 yards on that play, and they're just a yard out now on second and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, kid, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Got it. Ready?
Leading the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1.
Ready.
Quick throw right side. They'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 16-point ball game. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers send them.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Chased out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. Through the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. They are throwing it again. And guys, man, that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw is caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
Okay, break.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
60. Get up.
Back to pass on first and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Steelers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
They've got first down from the 31.
19 Lions, 60 Bison.
Airing it out to start this drive. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's the Steelers' first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in, and he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted into the red zone. And this is going to be a pick six. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage brought to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 18, Rounder, 80, 75, Warriors, 17, Dragon, 60.
Back to work they go after the interception. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to hold this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. Looking quickly here.
16 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working on first down. That one's cut along left sideline. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Steelers calling their first timeout. First down, ball at the 36.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Looking in the air here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 19 Lions, 19 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Go, 18. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. It's ready.
Third and long, they're going to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Brown. Into the house he goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Okay.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Completed over the middle. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Run out of the pistol with Hall. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Come on, go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner, and that gives him 2nd and goal from the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
They'll work against the blitz. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Connects on the crosser. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
21 yards.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll throw here on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back now, pressure coming. It's his back. Here's Barkley. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 31.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return.
10-10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. They start the drive with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Buying some time right. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and long for him here. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Kicks it down to Hall. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
18,
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Past the 60, 18, tied in.
Back to throw now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7, 19, Charger, 19.
Setting up to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects with his back, Hall. And he dodged the tackle. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Steelers 31.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Rock roll 80.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to it. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's take 19.
Working now from the gun. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Leo Chanel makes the play. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here, 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30. So that one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He's got it near the 10. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
52. Steelers 31.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Complete to Tremble. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Working quickly here.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down.
60 boxes.
Pass play now. Still has some space inside the 35. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19 Chargers, 19, 79 Broncos. 70.
He's going to throw it again. Brought in close to the 8. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that one zone.
And he's going to be turned it out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Give on second to Hall. Still has some space inside the 35. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
These aren't the plays that will leave highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. Now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
First down, Hall gets it again. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here's a throw. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And of course, his throw.
He gets this down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
18 Cardinals, 18.
Here's a give to Hall. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Ready?
Here's Hall once more. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Shotgun now on third down. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
18, 5 here. Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got it to his running back. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least...
And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 3-score game in the fourth. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. One after added on by Elliott. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again to throw on 2nd. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Desperation time here. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Fits it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 45.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Kennedy Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. He wisely avoids contact. Sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 vices. Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They've got to keep moving quick here. He's going to pass it here. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Throwing it again here. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
It's his running back. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Check smash, Cougar 19. Ready.
Throw for the end zone. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Working on 1st down. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Perfect execution there. Another 1st down, and he gets out to stop the clock. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Now looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They are throwing it again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15.